Welcome, everybody. On behalf of 40,000 proud United employees based here in Newark, we could not be more excited than to get to spend the day with you. Thanks to our network planning team, we've had five inaugural flights starting service from right here in Newark this summer, and we absolutely saved the best one for last. That is today. We are heading to Greenland, to Nuuk, Greenland today. All right, quick quiz. That was Greenlandic music playing as we got going this morning. I hope you loved that. Who is heading to Greenland for the first time today? Raise your hand. All right, very good. You are in good company, and you are going to be absolutely thrilled by the beautiful wildlife, the hiking, the hospitality, and the warm welcome that you're going to receive in Nuuk over your next visit, however long you spend there. There are a lot of people who helped make this amazing route launch happen, and I want to take a minute just to recognize and celebrate some of those people who've been key to our journey today. You're going to hear from some of them today, but I want to take a moment just to recognize those for you. Mr. Yves Bussesson and his wife and the full Denmark Embassy team, thank you for being here today. Mr. Jugansen, Consulate General of Denmark in New York City. Of course, the U.S. Department of Transportation, the State Department, and the U.S. Embassy in Denmark. And last, but absolutely this would not be happening without the people of Greenland, the government of Greenland, and Greenland Airport. So congratulations and thank you to all of them. With that though, it is my absolute honor and privilege to introduce my friend, my colleague, and the person at United who made this happen, Senior Vice President of Alliances, Patrick Quayle.
Thank you, John, so much. Good morning to everybody. Thanks for the warm welcome. It really is exciting to be going to Greenland. I don't think many people would have thought Greenland would be a destination that United Airlines would be serving, but I'm proud to say in the summer of 2025, we're going to be the first airline ever to inaugurate service from the United States to Greenland, United Flight 80.
That's not true. That's not true.
What makes this flight so special is that it really captures people's imagination. And that's what we're doing at United. We're building something special. It's really cool to walk up to the gate and run into a number of our Mileage Plus customers who I've seen in Mongolia, I've seen them in Dakar, all around, and they're here today to fly to Greenland. And that's what we're building at United. We're building a different airline, we're building a special airline, and we're building something that's really unique that our customers and our guests are really passionate about and excited about. And you know, May was really busy. We kicked that off with our first service to Mongolia. Last week was service to Madeira. And May was also busy because we got a partnership done with JetBlue. And yes. And I have to share a little story. As we were working on this partnership, I was working with the president of JetBlue, Marty St. George, and he was so excited about Greenland. And I said, you know, Marty, if we just get this deal done, you should go to Greenland. And he said, deal. And so Marty is here today. So we have Marty from JetBlue here. Our new partner, so this is all about the Blue Sky partnership because we have JetBlue, United, and Greenland. That is all blue. So that's really symbolic. And Look, it's obviously not possible without the entire United team. There was a ton of work from our airport operations team, from our government affairs team, and our pilots to get the training to go into Nuuk. Nuuk, sorry. It's they elongated the runway, which is how we're able to make this flight possible. The runway is now a new, longer runway, and so that's how we can get a modern jet in there. And speaking of partnerships, it's the partnership with Greenland, with the government of Greenland, with the people of Greenland to make this possible. And I can tell you our commitment at United is to be a great neighbor, to be a great partner in the community, and we're so excited to be in Greenland. So thank you so much for flying with us today, and we're really excited to have you on board. Thank you.
Patrick, thank you so much for being here. With that, I wanted to introduce Jacob. Please join us on the stage.
Thank you, John. Good morning, everyone. It is a true honor to be here today to celebrate this historic moment, the inaugural flight, United Airlines flight between the US and Greenland, Newark and Nuuk. I am born and raised in Nuuk. It is my hometown. The direct connection is therefore in so many ways much more than just a flight. It is a bridge between peoples and possibilities. Just 4.5 hours, that's all it takes to travel from the busy streets of New York City to the quiet majesty of Nuuk. To put it in perspective, that's less time than it takes to fly from coast to coast within the United States. Yet when you land in Greenland, you step into a world unlike anything other that you have imagined. A place of stunning natural beauty, deep cultural roots, and proud traditions. Recent politics may have caused some uncertainty. If Americans are
For the
welcoming
health
Greenland,
and comfort of the traveling public,
if
all
Greenland wants
terminals are
tourism,
smoke-free. Smoking
let
is
me be very
permitted
clear
and
today.
designated.
Yes, absolutely. Greenland is open for visitors. Not only open, but eager to share our land, our stories, and our way of life with travelers who come seeking something real. Greenland and North America, as mentioned, are not strangers to each other. We are friends and neighbors. Our ancestors, the Inuit, migrated from Arctic Alaska and Canada, crossing the ice, carrying with them resilience, knowledge, and spirit that still shape our communities today. We have been connected for centuries, and we will continue to stay connected, now also thanks to the efforts like the United Airlines and the new direct flight from Greenland, something that has been on our wish list for many years. As we open our doors wider to the world, we do so with purpose. Our government's 10 years tourism strategy is not about volume, it's about values. Our vision is for a tourism economy that is sustainable, inclusive, and embraced by all, from local operators to elders in our villages. And I have heard today that it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So when you land in Nuuk, just think about that we think it is very warm. And I have also heard that this is the fastest selling inaugural flight ever from the United Airlines. Very special and very, very unique. And this new flight is the beginning of a shared journey. It will open the door for more neighborly visits both ways. Thank you, United Airlines, for taking this bold step and making this possible. And to our future visitors and the passengers here today, together and at this moment, we are making history. Your adventure starts now. Greenland is waiting. Godspeed, United Flight 80 on your maiden voyage to my hometown, Nuuk, the capital of Greenland. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these gold scissors you see over here signify that it's time we get this ribbon cut and get you on your way to Nuuk in Greenland. So with that, I'm going to invite our crew members. Please join us here at the front. We are going to cut this ribbon. We'll get a countdown moving, and then we're going to begin our boarding process. Oh, I'll be there. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today for our inaugural flight. We're going to have some Greenlandic music and we are going to begin our boarding process. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, it's stifling.
Hello. Thank you.
Hey guys. Hello, welcome. Are they like home meeting at the Abbey?
Yes. Oh, well, my name is Leland. You let me know if you need anything. I'd be delighted to help you. Hi, welcome.
Carry on. Small items may be placed under the seat in front of you. Just be sure they fit completely under the seat, keeping the area around the feet clear. Once you've found your seat, please step into your room to allow those behind you to pass. Let us know if you need any assistance finding a place for your bag. We're here to help.
For the first time ever, an airline captain gets to say, welcome to United Flight 80 service to Nuuk. Could not be more excited to have you all on board. Once we get airborne today, 3 hours, 43 minutes of flying time. That should put us on the ground right on time this evening, 7:45. Going to be a little bumpy out of here. We're going to leave some rainy weather behind, so I've asked the flight attendants to stay in their jump seats for just a few extra minutes. Once we get about 30 minutes out, we expect it to start smoothing. Have nice views as we head up over the northern part of Canada, and then we'll get back into some, I would assume, traditional Nuuk weather of partly cloudy skies, some rain showers, just a gentle breeze there right now. Terrible weather yesterday, but it cleared out nicely for us. In my 30 years of flying at United Airlines, I've transported over 1 million folks safely from point A to point B. I have no intention of changing that perfect safety record today, but I will tell you, I have never been more excited for a day of flying than I am today. And to be able to share this adventure all of you is a true privilege I will never forget. Thank you very much. I want to thank Patrick because honestly, I've been obsessed with Newark for about a decade now. I dabble in landscape photography. So the opportunity to go and see this as part of the inaugural is truly special. This is the first time I'm going to go to Greenland, but it certainly will not be the last. Thanks for being with us. We'll have you airborne shortly.
service in our economy cabin. We do ask to have the aisle clear at this time. If you're asking about the cabin, please return to your seat and pass your yourself so we can bring your cards through the aisle. We appreciate your cooperation. Talk to Patrick. He's feeling a little too stressed. Yeah. It's like just like also like the movies right now. Pleasure to have each and every one of you on board on this inaugural flight. It meant the world to us. It's been very fun, great energy. We appreciate you all. We appreciate your business. We hope you have a wonderful time here in Greenland, and we'll look forward to seeing you on a flight on the return. Thank you, and have a very pleasant evening. Good night.
Yeah, it's a very small place.
Vienna, Oslo, Estonia. Hi, thank you. Nice to meet you. That was so great.
Oh, so good to see you.
I was like, you really killed that landing. Thank you. Oh, love it. Love it.
Oh my God, Warren.